Trends O'Clock. This is Trends KE with KK Cedrick.
Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trends KE. My name is KK Cedrick. It's yet another Thursday, another amazing day for this great show that you always love. So tonight we are having a great discussion, and we shall be having a discussion about this amazing lady who is daring to build her career and develop her passion somewhere in France. That's what we are getting into next. So if you are joining us on Trends KE tonight, please send in your comments, your questions, your concerns, and we get right into that discussion. Tonight we are hosting this amazing lady called Betsy Nandeke Makokha, joining us live from France. Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bonjour, frérot, ça va?
Ça va bien, merci. Can you rate me?
Ça fait longtemps.
Wow, this is going to be an amazing discussion, Betsy. And
Yeah.
I don't know how you do rate my French from what I've just said there, but
At least you can survive. Yeah, ukikuja huko at least you'll survive. Hautapotea.
yeah. Asante sana bana. Huko Kiswahili unaongea Kiswahili kweli? Unapata watu wa kupiga nao Kiswahili?
Yeah, actually, in Visual, this city, nimepata a lot of Kenyan. So we usually meet from time to time, tunaongea Kiswahili. We usually meet Swahili, French, Kiluya, everything. Kikamba. Yeah, but mostly I do speak French. Mostly French, not English. Yeah.
Well, so how was it actually when you arrived in France at your first time? And you shall be giving us a story of how you managed to get that chance. But just tell us the experience when you first arrived in France, the language, the food, the weather. How are things taking you then by the time you are getting there and now? And what's the difference having managed to stay all that long?
Okay, so at first it was so hard. Actually, I came here first last year in 2020 October. That was the first time we visited France with the same program called Language Assistance. I was in a city called Strasbourg, just near the German border. So it was really hard. Of course, the first time, like French ya Kenya, Kenya, actually it's nothing here because I couldn't understand a lot of things. In fact, the first day I really cried. I was like, I want to go back home because I didn't have Wi-Fi. Tuko bado nimeconnect Wi-Fi. And then after the long journey, 8 hours, nilikuwa so hungry and sikuwa najua like any direction. I was so afraid to get lost. So it was really bad the first day, but I got assistance. We usually have referral teachers. In French, we call them co-petons. So they are always responsible for us. So actually, she's the one who really helped me. Then the food, it was a bit weird because mi nimezoea vitu za Kenya, honestly. Ugali, mboga, nyama, but yeah, so kukuza huku you taste like vitu zinaitwa flambe, kuna cheese, different types of cheese, kuna different types of drinks. So it was a bit, at first I was like, okay, what will I eat? Because if I don't eat, I'll starve. So I just tried and tiny mezoea, by the way. I can eat everything, but not snails, and frogs though. And then at first I was also shy. I was very shy. Normally people who know me, like I'm so social, I'm so outgoing, but nilifika huku nitakuwa very shy because English is so rare. So the main form of communication is French. So I was really shy expressing myself. I'm like, what if I make a mistake?
Yes.
So like no one will bother. And then I just learned with the language, you struggle. You struggle until you improve. So I can say right now, Nico, somewhere and I'm really doing good. So that was in Strasbourg, October. So it was really cold for me. It was terribly cold. Nilikuwa na homa, but with time nikazoea too. I got, and then
Really?
I came
Yes.
I came here to teach English. So in fact, I'm doing something I didn't study for because me in university I so and this hopefully
We are having a little bit of
do
a
activities with the
hitch.
students. Sorry?
We are having a little bit of a hitch with your connection there, just
Oh,
a little bit. So you are
okay.
telling us about
Yeah.
what you are doing. Yeah, you can proceed. Now we can get you. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So here I'm teaching English actually. So I'm doing something siku somea because in university I was in Moi University and I did Bachelor of Arts in French with media. But here I'm doing teaching, so it's like a bit out of my domain, my what I studied for. But it was really
Yes.
hard at first teaching methods. I'm zero teaching methods, What will be at atufunzi zile teaching methods, activities. So I really had to talk to my friends in tunafanya now. There are some who are teachers, so they really help. We have a group where we share our pedagogical material and yeah. So say I've caught
Yes.
up. Hapa naweza kufunza French wewe.
I think we should start those classes, the friend. Yeah,
We will soon.
yeah, because
So
some of us
mhm,
might be joining you there soon. So, speaking of language, what you do, you are a language assistant.
yes,
What basically does
languages.
that involve? Language assistant, like the actual
Mhm.
work that you do. What does it involve?
So it involves assisting French teachers who teach English in high school, in primary, and in upper primary. Here it's like primary, upper primary, and then high school. Some even go up to university. But
Yes.
basically, for us, we go up to high school. So it involves helping the English teachers here. We help them teach English, like we prepare activities for the students, we prepare songs, like we use all forms of teaching methods to make sure the students learn English. We share culture. Basically, we share, it's like a cultural exchange. So we
Yeah.
share the Kenyan culture, the Kenyan food, all about Kenya, about Africa, and then we try comparing with the French system. It's basically teaching culture, generally culture, Kenyan culture, African culture, using English. So the main aim is to ensure the students at least improve their language, their English language, the French
Oh, yeah.
students, yes, yes.
Yeah. So you are helping the teachers to teach the students English.
Yes, basically that is it. That is it. Yeah. That's it.
That's
Yes.
that's that's
It's a,
that's actually, yeah, that's amazing. That's an amazing work you are doing right there. And
uh-huh.
how did you let's just get into it so that we can also help people out there for those who are watching, and my producer will be playing the comments for those who are tuned into the show right
Mm-hmm.
now. And how did you get the chance to get to France to do this job you're doing as a foreign language assistant?
Okay, so first of all, you should always, like I always kept on checking up the embassy website because we had a former student in Moi who came to this program. The first group
Yes.
came in 2019. So like we were in touch with some of them, and then they guided us. They told us this is a program, and program which happens annually. The French embassy in Kenya usually recruits 70 language assistants. So when the campaign was on, it was open, and then we applied. I applied personally. I was still in Moi in fourth year. Then I applied, went for interviews, and was chosen. So the application process is not just a walk in the park. So the requirements are you need to be at least 2 years in university. That is undergraduate or master's. Even your first day master's, you can apply. And then you need to have like a French level of at least B1. B1.
By
B1. So that is usually inakwanga B1. You can comfortably express yourself in French. You can comfortably exist in a French environment.
yes.
Because you can imagine, maybe I came here with, I guess I was having a B1. In Kenya, I had a B2, yes, but kufika hapa, the level was B1. So you can
Yeah.
imagine me, I took French from high school since 2011, in campus, 4 years, and bado nikikuja huko, I couldn't understand at first. So you can imagine a person who has zero knowledge. It will be hard.
Zero.
Zero, it will be hard. So you have to, like, at least a B1. That will be good for you. Then of course, you have to have a recommendation department, taking your
Yes.
university and whichever year you are, like a recommendation letter, a normal recommendation letter. And then what else? Of course, a passport. You need to have a passport. And then you apply. So normally the campaign is usually open October, November. In fact, this year it's almost open. So people can watch out on the website. It's almost opening anytime.
On the website, the embassy
French,
website.
the French embassy in Kenya. Yes.
Oh, well,
So
yeah.
what you are watch out to apply.
Yes.
And so after you apply and you're shortlisted, you'll be invited for interviews at the embassy, the French embassy in Kenya.
Yeah.
And then if you're chosen, luckily, because it's becoming more competitive actually, it's becoming more competitive. So, like, what would you just be ready for anything because it's always evolving, you know? City, we were the second group. So you also need to actually for your trip you'll fund yourself everything, the tickets
Yes.
to and fro, you fund yourself. You will
Yeah.
also pay your accommodation and all your bills. It's all on you because you're paid here a salary of I won't mention. or maybe I mentioned. Or maybe I mentioned.
Yeah, you can mention.
Roughly 790 euros. In Kenyan shillings, it's like 100K.
And oh,
It's
that's
100K.
that's good money. How is life that much expensive over there? Or
Oh, oh
you
la
can,
la. Uh,
yeah.
yeah, life here is expensive, but ukijipanga vizuri, you'll enjoy. You'll travel, you'll save, you'll pay your bills. And plus, people below 27 years, there are a lot of discounts for people below 27 years. So you can benefit from that. You have a transport card. People below 27 years, you get a discount. And rent, you can apply something called CAF. That is
Yes.
basically like how can I say it in English? Aid logement. The government helps to pay 75% of your rent. So you can apply for that and you'll just have some good money. Kujipanga.
Wow, you can have some change in the pocket.
You
It's
can
not
like
about,
some change.
yeah, actually, and
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
on that, you've
Mm-hmm.
taken us through how someone can get to apply for that and
Mm-hmm.
then get the chance. So, but once you get out of, once by the time you are getting out of Kenya, you are sure that you already have the chance secured. Yeah.
Yes. Actually, so like after the interviews you're selected, selection normally takes place in around April, March, April, and then from there you'll start being in contact with the French embassy in Kenya to prepare for your departure. So they usually have like reunions, meetings with the embassy. We have things you need, and then you'll get in touch once you're selected. Your contract will be sent to you from the
Yes.
French Ministry of Education, and then you'll get in touch. They'll connect you with your referral teacher, so the person responsible for you, And then that person is the one who will help you find accommodation or suggest for you accommodation. And once you're ready, you start unatafuta pesa yako, unatafuta ticket, you look for your ticket through all means, of course. And then you come, you fly, you come.
Yes,
So
and
uh-huh. It's a
I
chance.
wanted to ask, yeah, you can proceed with me. Ask you the other question, kindly.
Yeah, so it's like a chance. Which of the block at a country is that ways will always open.
Yeah.
Once you're in, ways will always open. Yes.
And are there first of all, you've said anybody who wants to secure that position, the minimum you should have is a P1 in your understanding of French. If you don't know French, you have no luck.
I can say even like A1, A2, people with A1, A2 can also apply. You never know. Like at the interview, you have an option of answering in French or in English. But as I
Oh,
say, the program
yes.
is getting competitive, so you never know. So just be secure, secure yourself with a comfortable French level. But you never know. You can ask what you are A1, A2 can try.
Yes.
I know of people who answered in English everything and they came. So utakuja
Wow.
kupambania huku peke yake na French. But you want si kuna Google translation. So everything is possible.
Yes, you can get there and
Yeah,
work with Google. So,
with
are
Google.
there, like, while you are there, you have your work. Are you allowed to do something else aside from the work that you went to do, like a side hustle?
No, the visa doesn't allow that.
You have to do exactly what took you there.
Yeah, your visa only allows you to have that, the language assistance thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey. And so while you are at your work, the work you're doing, helping people with language, what are some of the challenges that you are facing in your line of duty? Do you have any challenges that come along with that? Oh, we lost you there for a little bit. Yes?
I could say, formerly in Strasbourg, I used to experience and you know how adolescents behave. Some are very much interested, some don't have interest at all. And you know, it's France, Europe. So like with no punishment, you find
Yes?
some students are not interested, they're just there to, it's normally 55 minutes a lesson. All looking
We lost you there again for a little bit. And my
and
producer,
participate.
yes, we lost you for a
Sorry?
little bit. We lost you for a little bit there. And let me ask my producer there, Don, if you can play some more questions, and also you will be
Mhm.
playing as we continue with the conversation, some of the activities and photos,
Oh, yeah.
as you will tell us how the experience of traveling throughout France has
Woo!
been for you for this entire time. Let's have
Oh,
some questions here. We have J Empire who is saying, haya,
yeah.
umesema snails.
Snail. No, I said I can't eat snails.
You cannot do
And then
those ones.
no, those ones, oh, no, never. And then nyoka. Yeah, you have to have like at least a basic French level, A1, A2, before you come. Yeah, yes.
Yes, loving the show. JK is also tuned in as always.
Oh,
Karibu sana Betsy.
hi.
Thank you very much. Another one there, Marvin Guy. That's Marvin
Oh,
Guy.
that's my guy.
You are so brave, Betsy. How do fellow Kenyans treat you there?
Oh, that's my guy. Okay, hi. So, fellow Kenyans here. So, some are good actually. some are bad. It depends because you'll find some Kenyans wenye wamekaa huku sana, so like wanaona sisi newcomers, sisi ni washamba, some even are cons. Like you never know. There's so many types, and then some are so good. They're so welcoming. They're so sisterly. Yeah. So I would say it just depends on the types of Kenyans that you get. Yeah. Some are good, some are bad.
So
Yeah.
you can also be mistreated by your fellow Kenyans.
Yes, especially not even Kenyans. There's some Africans when you maybe like security guards in the trams, in the buses. You need to have a ticket. So they usually some people called controllers. Wanakuja kucheck if you don't have a ticket, they fine you. So those are the worst. Wanakumistreat even more than the wazungu.
Well,
Personally, yeah, I came across
you've had
one
a
in
personal experience.
sorry.
You've had a personal experience with them.
Yeah, last time in Strasbourg, yes. I came across like it was an event and ilikuwa actually stadium.
Yes.
I was anticipating to watch a match between Strasbourg and PSG. So I went there, nikadhani maybe like tutaongea au ni this is a fellow African, we can chat nini. Hey, he was so hostile and I didn't like it. So some Africans are bad. Bad news.
That's too bad.
But
And
wengine ni wazuri.
you are a PSG fan, yeah?
So much. In fact, I'm crossing fingers to meet one of them sometime soon.
Yeah. And
Yes.
Buize is tuned in Kamakawa. Thanks a lot, Buize. Don, if we have another comment there, Don. We have best star proof. I already feel inspired. How you can do something out of what you actually did. Someone got inspired there. Best star
Oh,
proof.
wow. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Alex,
get to try. It's a nice thing.
wow, hizi ni direct link za kuondokea
Yeah.
masida za Kenya.
But home is
Yes.
always best. Like,
Yeah, home is
something to feel so good. You want to be back home. Home is always best, but
Oh,
you can try also
sometimes
bringing yourself.
you feel homesick.
Yeah, sometimes you feel homesick, unaona home, like vitu za huku, something, for example, parties, events, sports, they're not the same like Kenya. The ambience in Kenya is so high. Kenya kunakuanga na ambience ili iko high. Huku it's a bit low. So sometimes una
Watu
miss tu vitu za Kenya.
hawana energy.
Watu wana energy, unaona kama zile vitu za circumcision, hizo vitu za culture. Huku hakuna. Sometimes you miss, but you say, anyway, let me chase the blue pepper. Huku ni blue pepper.
Oh, you are chasing the blue pepper.
The blue, green pepper.
Sisi
Green
huku
pepper.
tunafukuzana na majomo bado. Alex Onsase, how much roughly do I need?
Okay, so you roughly need 150 to 200K, roughly 200K to be comfortable for your tickets and before you're paid at the end of October, you need to survive because you start your contract on 1st of October. So you need to survive up to the end of the month. So roughly 200K to be comfortable, yeah.
Yes, hey. And Mike Makotsi, learning from the show, does the job come with any challenges? I think you have addressed that. If there is anything you want to add on the challenges that you
yeah, of course the non-participation from the uninterested students, and then kupambana na weather kwenda shule, guys. It's really a struggle. Yeah, basically isn't the challenges and also the paperwork. There's a lot of paperwork to do here when you arrive. So that's also a challenge. Like it takes a lot of time. The bureaucracy takes a lot of time. That's also a challenge.
Timothy Kaberia 100k, rada safi. Kuna jamaa amebambika hapo na pesa mbaya sana.
Amebambika na 100k. Brian Nandeke. Woo!
Brian Nandeke, you got this. They're from Brian. Raquel Kerubo, je suis très fier de toi, Betsy. I'm trying to read French there. En espérant vous rejoindrez bientôt.
Ok. Je suis très fière de toi, Betsy Nandeke Makokha, et on espère vous rejoindre bientôt. She says like she's so proud of me and she's expecting to join me soon. Welcome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, some French there from another one here saying what Sahi call ici.
Ça rigole ici. It's so funny here.
Oh, I'm trying. Any other Don from there? Ongeako Kifaransa tusikie.
Ok, donc bonjour, coucou, ça va? J'espère que vous vous portez bien. Je m'appelle Betsy Nandeke, je suis en France comme une assistante d'anglais. La dernière fois, j'étais à Strasbourg et cette fois, je suis à Dijon. Donc, j'enseigne l'anglais à l'école et aussi dans une école élémentaire. Et j'ai une certification très bonne et j'espère que vous là aussi, vous allez faire les demandes pour venir ici. Voilà.
Well, what have you said? I haven't had a thing.
I introduced myself. I said I was in Strasbourg last year, and this year I'm in Dijon, and I'm hoping they also apply and come and have this marvelous experience. It's really amazing because. Can I continue?
No, someone here with another comment before you give us some basic French, because if you Don, the previous comment, the one that came before Don, the previous one, hey, there was another, il y a de la montagne dans la connexion à Dijon. What did she say?
Mustard. Mustard is a mustard seed. It's a specialty in Dijon. So like each town in France has their own specialty. So like
Yes.
Yeah, there's a connection of mustard in Dijon.
Wow.
Like there are lots of mustard. Yes.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we have people coming to some French. I think for the rest of us, you will teach us basic French, because ukisema line kama hiyo yenye umesema yote zero, we get nothing. So because someone wants to know if I want to greet someone, let's say good morning, good afternoon, how are you doing, what is your name? Yeah, can you just teach us some basic French, please?
Okay, a very informal way of saying hi, salut, coucou, ça va, bonjour, but bonjour is general.
Yes.
So bonjour is like, how are you, salut, coucou, ça va, something like that. It's like, how are you, bonjour. And then what else do you want to know?
Ça va, ça va bien, I am fine.
Yeah, ça va bien, et toi, or et vous. So like vous is for people you respect or people you don't know. Et toi is like in between your friends, the informal way, your friends.
People you know. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Best Prof, are there other opportunities you know aside from the language assistant bit? Any other opportunities that you know of?
Yeah, I know of contractual. I don't know if is there a word in English called contractual? Contractual. Yes.
Contractual. Yes, something you are trying to translate.
Contractual. Contract. Like you work in contract. There's that.
Yes.
But it's all about English, of course, teaching English. What else? Yeah, also teaching English in university as a lecturer, like a lecturer or a lective. But that you need to have like a master's.
Yeah.
What else? There are lots of jobs. student. You can come as a student or a scholarship, Erasmus program. There are lots of them. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. So, Don, another question there, Don, and then you will look for us if you have a clip as Betsy. You will play it. Then Betsy will take us through some of the things she does, and then she will also show us around where she is. You know, she was in an event that was ongoing. She will take us around as we finish the show. So, Don, that clip will be coming up. Is there racism?
Yes,
JK.
there is.
Yes.
Yes, yellow racism. Yes, there is racism. Personally, I experienced in the supermarket when you go to buy to shop, like you see a security there after
Yes.
you, fan is there after you, like he thinks he's going to steal.
Wow.
So,
That's
and then there's another friend of mine who experienced like
yes.
some snacks,
Wow.
and
Yeah.
then the seller was like, "This is too expensive." So when we looked at the price, it was like only €4. That was so he thought he couldn't afford.
Ay,
Yeah,
that
but personally, I've not experienced a lot of deep racism, but just
yeah.
uh,
Yes, thank you. We yes, we have a problem with your connection. Don, can you, if you have that clip, Don,
yeah,
let's have a look at that clip. Hey,
crazy.
the producer will be working on that.
Mm-hmm.
JK, is there? Okay, we have talked about that. So as we wait for
Mm-hmm.
Don to get that clip and also play some of the photos you've done, you can tell us some of the places you visited. Places actually, yeah, Don, you can
Mm-hmm.
play. Oh, that was brief. So yeah, very brief again. Just take us through as your experience with the interaction of the people you have interacted with. Have you made friends? And also, there are those who just want to visit France. They don't want to work. What are some of the amazing places that someone who wants to visit there might visit?
The last time in Strasbourg, I met a lot of people from Argentina, Jamaica, Germany, El Salvador, Colombia, Portugal, Spain. Like I was it's just like we were mixed from all over the world. And we traveled to Swiss. Personally, I managed to go to Swiss, Germany, Germany, what else? Swiss, Germany, part of Italy, though I'm yet to explore more.
Yeah.
And last time it was hard due to COVID. And then, of course, Paris, the cities in France, Paris, the Eiffel Tower, and
Yeah.
then there's a region called Brittany around the Atlantic Ocean. So I also went there to touch the Atlantic water. Yeah, and then in Dijon currently, and 2 weeks ago, a week ago, I went to Bordeaux during the holidays. It's also another city, and it's amazing. So I'm
Yes.
yet to explore more now that everything is open this time. And people can also come as a tourist. They can take tourist visas. They can just check out on the embassy website. You come as a tourist, you visit. Definitely, the first thing people usually want to see is the Eiffel Tower. It's the
Yeah.
landmark.
That's
So
that's
yeah,
the
it's really,
Paris.
yes, the landmark of Paris. And for football lovers, you can proceed to PSG, Parc des Princes.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah,
Amazing. So tell
yeah.
us, where you are right now. You said there was an event that was going on. Tell us about it. What actually was happening around there, and you can also take us around.
Oh, so I'm just in the city center of Dijon. So it's an event called a gastronomical event whereby people come, different people from different parts of the world. They come with their original products. Like for Kenya, it's like the Masai things, the Masai shuka, the Luya things. They display, and then Portugal with theirs. So it's like a cultural show. Maybe I can just
Yes.
show you guys. Camera
Yeah,
facing back. Yeah.
you can change the camera and show us around. Wow.
Yeah, so this is the place actually, and I'll just take you around. This is like from India. They're
Yes.
sending cabs for the cold, and then over here we have, so some of them are closing.
Yeah.
So here we have Madagascar, and you can see their products. People are doing window shopping, some are buying. And now when I take you, here's like home. You can see Kenyans here. They're also parking. And
Wow. Salimia wa Kenya.
Mesalimiwa nyi wa Kenya. We have actually a very
Hi.
big community here. Here we have, this is also another Indian shop.
Yeah.
And then Senegal. We have people from Senegal over here. We have some food here. I don't know which country this is. And here, Senegal. So it's like a lot. We also have machinery. Maybe I'll just show you briefly. You see here some machinery, like they sell. You can have how do you call them? Dining, your dining table. We have these roofs, these types of roofs. Easy.
Yeah.
This is inaitwanga so like it's basically a lot of products from different parts of the country, but it's over. You can see people parking. No?
Yeah.
Actually, leo ndo siku ya mwisho. Today was the last day.
Wow.
So
They are now
it's
closing
like a
up.
huge house. Yeah, they're closing up. It's 6:47 here,
Yes.
so it's over. And next, it's going to be in Italy. It's like it's always moving within the countries. Like from Dijon
Yeah.
in France, next it's going in Italy. Yes. So people will have to travel with their products to Italy. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing. Thank you. Thank you very much. You've taken us on a very long tour there of what's actually happening. And I'll I'll just want us to wind up. First, thank you very much for showing up to this discussion. It has been amazing. People have been inspired. Some will now start considering traveling and getting to France. So
Yeah.
your
I
last
hope we come.
remarks. Yes. We are coming
My
actually. We are
last,
coming. Your last
yes.
remarks kindly as we close the show.
So I'll tell people to really work hard because I've been having this dream since 2012, my second
Yes.
year in high school. I've been having this dream. I was inspired. I had a sister actually who used to do French in Lyon. She got a chance to come here, but she couldn't, and she passed. So I was really motivated to continue doing what she did. So it's a dream which came true, and I'll tell people to keep chasing their dreams. Keep chasing your dreams. Yeah. And pray also.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Thank
Just
you.
so
Thank you very
very
much.
brief.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much for showing up to this discussion and all the best in all your endeavors that you are doing over there.
Thank you, Cedrick, too, for hosting me. It was really a pleasure showing you around. And kuongea Kiswahili pia nilikuwa nimemiss.
Ulikuwa umemiss Kiswahili ni venye tu ni
Yeah,
venye tu hii platform ingeallow pia tungeongea tu Kiluya, tungepiga story na Kiluya na tuendelee.
that's true. Kibukusu. Na ya kwenu.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you. We shall have another discussion some other time. Also, you have
Yes.
an amazing time, and thank you very much for those of you who have watched this discussion. Thank you for sending in your comments. Thank you for tuning in, and we are having our trends episodes coming up tomorrow. So wait up for them. It will be an amazing discussion. Also, it will be coming up on our platform. So continue subscribing. We have hit 5,000 followers on YouTube. You people continue
Wow.
subscribing. Invite your friends as well to subscribe and follow our channel, because we give you news, we give you breaking news, and also these shows, amazing shows that we are having. Follow us on all our social media platforms as well. Thank you and see you next week.
It's Trends O'Clock